Good afternoon and welcome to Storytime. My name is Megan Ross and I am the Director of Religious Education and Engagement here at West Shore Unitarian Universalist Church. I hope you are staying nice and warm on this very cold February day. I am wearing my warmest, softest top to try to ward off the chill. So today, while we're staying nice and warm inside of our homes, I'm going to tell you a story that maybe will make you feel nice and warm, a story about peace and a story about safety. It's called The Green and Gracious Dragon. Let's go ahead and tell our story. So our story today starts with a green underlay. I wonder what this could be. Is it a balloon? No. I'm not sure what this green could be. Let's see if we have some other pieces that can help us figure it out. Well, we have this gold circle here. Oh, and we have a dragon. Well, that makes sense since the story is called The Green and Gracious Dragon. Let's see what else the story has to say. Once there was a green and gracious dragon, and he lived everywhere all the time. He was gentle and kind and jolly and loving, and he had a very special job. One part of his job was to give peace to grown-ups, so they would not worry when their children played away from home. I wonder if some of your parents worry when you're away from home. And the other part of the Green and Gracious Dragon's job was to watch over children wherever they should go. The Green and Gracious Dragon knew how to do both jobs at the same time. The Green and Gracious Dragon could change himself into all kinds of happy places. And he did. He became wide, waving fields, like this one, where children ran after butterflies and flew kites and watched the sky. He also became wonderful climbing trees, like this one. The Green and Gracious Dragon turned himself into rolling hills, the kind that are perfect for climbing and hiking and sledding in the winter and for looking out. He even became great bushes that hung over and made wonderful secret places to hide. The child's hiding right under that bush. He often turned himself into a brook nook. What is a brook nook, you might ask? Well, it is just a place where a brook bends. Just around the bend, there is a deep and slow and private place that is wonderful for swimming. It has smooth pebbles on the bottom and little fish and whirligigs, and it is called a brook nook. The Green and Gracious Dragon changed himself into all of these cool and wonderful places where children like to go. He would just sit there and watch over all of the children, quiet and gentle. He would watch them as the children even climbed on top of him. He gave them beauty and good ideas. And even though the children didn't recognize the Green and Gracious Dragon, they loved him all the same, and he loved them and kept them safe. Grown-ups knew of the Green and Gracious Dragon, And they never worried about their children when they were away. The grown-ups would say, "Have a good time," as their children would leave. And the children were free to go because the grown-ups knew the green and gracious dragon would always be watching over them. And there will never come a time when the dragon falls asleep or ceases to be. And that is the end of our story. I wonder if you have ever heard that story before, The Green and Gracious Dragon. I wonder which part of the story you liked the best. I wonder if you were in that story, where would you be? Would you be in the hills, under the bush, or in the tree? Maybe you would be climbing on the dragon or swimming in the brook nook. I wonder if you have any special safe places where you like to go. I wonder, what could the green and gracious dragon really be? And lastly, I wonder if this story reminds you of any of our Unitarian Universalist principles. Remember the 7 principles? Do you see any of those in this story? I hope you will take some time to think about this story and share a wondering question or two with your grown-up at home, maybe with your favorite stuffy or a pet, maybe with a friend or a big brother or sister. Thanks so much for joining me here today for Storytime, and I look forward to joining you again next Monday. Bye-bye. Have a great day.